Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a hidden placket. So this is typically found on shirts or outerwear, so something like a jacket or a coat. It's just a great style addition to your outfit to hide your buttons. So as you can see, the first step is to trace out the front bodice block. We're going to be needing a full bodice block, but we'll start with just one side. The next steps will be to take measurements from the center front towards the right side of the bodice. The first line we're going to be drawing will be 1.5 centimeters from the center front line. So this is our center front. We're going to take our ruler and measure 1.5 cm towards the right. I've already made my line faint, so I'm just going to make it bold for you to see now. So that's the first line. The second line we're going to be making will be 3 cm from this line. So take your ruler and measure 3 cm towards the right. The third line will be another 3 cm line. Starting from this one you've just made, measure 3 cm towards the right. So sorry guys, so for whatever reason all I was doing wasn't recording. So what I've done so far is completed all the lines. So we stopped at this one, the second 3 cm line. So this is 3 cm. I'll just take it again. The first was 1.5 cm from the center front, and then from this line we measured 3 cm. From this one another 3 cm, and then there's a third 3 cm. After the third 3 cm, I measured 0.5 centimeters. So that's what we have so far. I've also connected the neckline and the hemline. Now this is the first side of the front done. I'm now going to show you how to draft the other side. For this second half of the front, we're going to start once again by taking the measurements from the center front, but this time towards the left. So from the center front, we're going to make the first line, which is 1.5 centimeters. Just going to make that line now. And then the second line from this 1.5 cm line is 3 centimeters. So draw your 3 cm line, and the final one we'll be making on this side of the block is 1 cm. We have 3 lines added to the center front line. I'm now going to connect the hem and neckline. So I've joined the neck and the hem, and that's our pattern done. I'm now going to show you how to sew it. I have transferred all my marks to fabric, including the darts, and we're going to start sewing. Starting with this one, we're going to be making 2 basting stitches. So from the left side of your bodice, the second line, so this is line 1, this is line 2. I'm going to make a basting stitch on this one, and then from the right side of the block, I'm going to also make a basting stitch on the second line. So this is line 1, this is line 2. So we're basting this one and this one. This stitch is just going to serve as a guide for you. So I've made my basting stitches. The next thing I'm going to do is fold the lines. I'm going to pretend like this is the right side of the fabric. So when you wear the dress, this is where people will see. So ignore this dart I've placed here. So working with the right side of your fabric, you're going to start by folding this line, the first basting stitch. You just need to fold it like this. Okay, so remember this is the right side of your fabric. I'm just going to press this down now. Okay, and that's what it looks like, all folded. I'm just going to open it for you to see. It should look like this. The next thing we're going to do is fold this one. If you notice, we folded this one towards the back, so towards the wrong side of the fabric. For the other line, we're going to be folding it towards the right side. So I'm going to take this and fold it like this. So that's the other one folded. at this point you should have something like this. The next thing to do will be to fold this allowance we have here. So just so you can understand, this is the center front. This line is the center front of the body's center front. And this will be the stand here where your buttons will normally sit, except in this case they'll be hidden inside here. So I'm now going to fold this line, which is our allowance. So at this point, this is what you should have. You'll have the first basting stitch folded towards the right side, so your right hand side, and then the second basting stitch folded towards your left hand side. You also have the allowance folded backwards, so folded into the wrong side of the fabric. Now, to finish this off, you just need to take this first basting stitch and this second one and line them up together like that. And this is what your front should look like. At the back, this is what it should look like. As you can see, the allowance has folded itself nicely. It's tucked itself nicely away, so that's fine. I'm just going to press this now so that it sits flat. All you now need to do is open up this part. Remember, we still have one line here. So this line, we're going to be stitching that line. So it's all done now, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So your buttons and button stand will be hidden away. So just assuming we have them here, that's what it will be like, covered up. We're now going to work on the other side of the bodice. For this part, you're just going to fold this line like this. So fold it towards the back. So we're going to also pretend that this is the front of the garment. I've done the first one. We're now also going to fold the second one, or folding it inside, so towards the back as well, like this. I've pressed the second one, and this is what we have. So this first one is the allowance, the second one is the facing. They're both pressed towards the wrong side of the fabric, and that's all you need to do for this side. I'm just going to put imaginary buttons to match this other side. And that's how you create a hidden button placket. The mannequin, this is the center front line. That aligns with your center front, of course. So I'm going to place it right there. For the other side, this is also your center front line. So you just need to align on the center front. Remember, these seams are basting stitches, so you're not going to have them here on your finished garment. You'll take them out. You'll have your buttons showing here, hidden away from the rest of the world. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.